Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for September 16, 2025, this Tuesday edition. We're going to be looking at the current weather watches and warnings for the lower 48 United States. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like button. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the Weather Guru summary of the severe thunderstorm watches and warnings in the lower 48 United States here for September 16, 2025, this Tuesday edition. And we have most of the severe thunderstorm warnings that are in the upper Midwest and Midwest, from Colorado to Kansas, as you can see here, to into Nebraska here. We have some storms that are producing lightning and strong gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour. There has been some rotation with these storms, but nothing coming, no tornado warnings as of yet, as of 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Okay, so now down south we have some severe thunderstorm watches, producing hail in the purple core here, as you can see here, around Monroe, just north of Monroe, Louisiana here. So if you're in those parishes there, if you're in Wachita and Union parishes there is severe thunderstorm warning for this, producing 1-inch hail and 60 mile an hour winds that are radar indicated, and these will continue here to move and sink to the south here as these showers and storms continue to drift towards Richwood and out of the Union Parish and then Wachita Parish here. So just be on the lookout for 1-inch hail leaving Bastrop, Sterlington, Monroe, Louisiana there, and coming southward here through the parishes here. Now Arkansas as well, Columbia and Union County, once again you have a 1-inch hail and 60 mile an hour winds. This is for McNeil and Magnolia, Arkansas here, and this is in central Arkansas, just to the northwest of El Dorado and Camden, Arkansas here. Now we also have severe thunderstorm warnings up in Minnesota. We have this hail here is a little bit bigger, almost 2 inches diameter hail up toward Ely, Minnesota. This is for the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. This is out in the rural area. Ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile an hour winds here, way up into the Arrowhead of Minnesota with the Canadian border here. These storms here, well north of Duluth here, but they're exiting out of the country here. Now we also have a bunch of flash flood warnings here for there's been rain with this low pressure system off the coast of the Mid-Atlantic here. So the Delmarva Peninsula here, heavy rain and the forecast here from, so if you're coming along I-64 from Williamsburg to Yorktown into Newport News and Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area, heavy rain in the yellow and the orange here, 1 to 2 inches an hour, and there's a flash flood watch and warning in effect for the counties here along the Northampton County here, along eastern Virginia, Tidewater area. Heavy flooding, flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Again, you want to be careful if you're crossing the CBBT or coming along US 13 there, Highway 13 in Eastern Virginia Parish there on the islands there, and coming up in the CBBT. Once again, it's a very difficult report here, as 1 to 3 inches of rain have already fallen. An additional 1 inch is possible in this area, the eastern peninsula of Virginia here, into the Tidewater. So if you're coming along, once again, US 13 or coming along the CBBT here out of our Hampton Roads Bay Tunnel here, into Newport News, Virginia Beach area, Chesapeake, Suffolk, you want to be careful. This showers have been going on all day, and the flooding for those folks have been lasting all day too. Colorado has a flash flood into Rio Blanco County. 1 to 1 inch rain expected here up in Meeker. This is Rio Blanco County in Colorado here. This is just to the west here of Glenwood Springs Canyon here, off of 70 here. So towards the northern mountains and the canyons here, showers continue to eject off the coast there, with those off the mountains there, off the western front range there, west of the Continental Divide there. There's a flash flood warning. Arizona, they're also out there for you folks in Pima County. There is monsoonal flow continues here, and there will be more moisture coming up with that tropical entity that's down in the Pacific here. So folks in Tucson, the Oro Valley, east of there, coming along 10 or I-40, right there we have that flash flood warning in the foothills there, Catalina foothills east of Tucson. Flash flood warning for Pima County once again there, radar indicated. And also we have flash flood warnings and the flash flood watches in Nebraska, I should say, for these strong storms here in red, producing heavy rain, and just to the south of North Platte, about an hour and a half south of North Platte, Nebraska, and you can see 70 running along here. So Hayes Center, if you're coming in Trenton, Nebraska, McCook, Achilles, Nebraska, these storms, as I zoom out here, are producing quite a big rain shield here, and that will continue for the next 2 or 3 hours there, this rain shield. So that's what we have going on here in the watches and warnings. Once again, the hail is no bigger than between 1 inch and 2 inches in most locations in Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa, Louisiana, Louisiana, Kansas. Those are the mentioned names here. Most of them are starting to expire here. The longest severe thunderstorm warning that we have going right now is in Nebraska and Colorado, once again for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And these includes these counties out there that I mentioned before. Severe thunderstorm warnings are lasting for the next 30 minutes to the hour. Yuma County in northeastern Colorado, northwestern Cheyenne County in northwestern Kansas, and western Dundee County in southwestern Nebraska until 6:15 Mountain Daylight Time, if you will look at that. So once again, 60-mile-an-hour winds, straight line winds, and quarter-size hail. Bring in the plants, bring in the animals, cover the cars here if you don't have them in the garage or in the carport, as these storms roar overhead here. Straight line winds have been the problem all day. We're late in the summer. The beginning of the fall equinox is coming soon, September 21st, as you know, and that's going to bring with it some chances of some cooler weather for the majority. But right now we're in this omega pattern here, where these storms are riding up and over this jet stream here and producing those showers there, and a dip in the east and the trough there. So this omega blocking pattern will continue throughout the rest of this week here. And out west, just perfect conditions out here. Sunny, clear, high pressure in control. But that monsoon flow is coming up here, and that's going to produce showers for the Four Corners area here later on in the week. So that's what's going on in the Watches and Warnings. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time on The Weather Guru. This is The Weather Guru signing off.